Hi, I'm Kiara Advani and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Okay, so we have this an actress who's definitely the talking point in a big way, and I think rarely has it happened that expressions of an actress have been screenshotted the way it has happened with Kiara Advani. Pleasure having you first of all on Bollywood Hungama, and you're live on Facebook and Instagram as well. All right, so how did you react to this those screenshots of yours from Love Stories, which became the talking point in many ways?
Well, I didn't anticipate the screenshots and all when we were shooting or when we were thinking of it.
Right.
After it was done, I said, okay, this is a meme is going to come out for sure.
Right.
So then I said, okay, you know what? Let's just take it with a pinch of salt. But
Right.
it's what do I say? What do I do? It's quite strange. They're funny ones. There's some funny memes that are out, and they've used it with in different contexts. And I've seen a few, and now I just decide not to see most of them. But I mean, otherwise, apart from the screenshots, I think the
Right.
feedback's been so overwhelming.
No,
that
it is overwhelming. We'll come to that. There's a lot of aesthetics attached to that.
Yeah.
And but you know, it's also being said that did you realize that you have so many expressions on your face? You can bring so many expressions it's like a palette of expressions that can possibly come on your face. Had you realized that before?
Well, I think then thank God I'm in the right profession because I need all of that.
Sure.
I think, even now when I see my work in Love Stories, I think I've grown as an actor and I've grown as an artist. So I feel, even when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, I did it not so bad. Yeah, this quite
No,
good.
it is.
So yeah.
Right.
So I think it's a good thing. Yeah.
Right. And so apart from the fact that obviously people are watching it for the reasons that they're watching it as well, and all right, so, you know, in fact, many a times, in fact, someone was telling me that इससे पहले अगर पाँच के बारे में जिक्र होता था तो वो कोक के बारे में होता था कि ठंडा पाँच there was a 5 rupee Coke bottle used to come that
Okay.
Amir Khan used to.
Okay, huh.
And abhi now everyone is talking about that 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
and
that's a
5.
new thing. that's a good thing. See, that means it's made it back.
That's something that I think countdown is something which is very interesting as well.
That's Karan Johar.
I'm sure that
That's his
it is.
brainchild, yeah.
I'm sure that it is. Okay, now apart from the fact that there is the undercurrent of certain statements that are being made, so let's talk about that as well. Apart from whatever else everyone is talking about, that there's a statement that औरत का काम सिर्फ बच्चे पैदा करना नहीं होता है. There is औरत की हसरत सिर्फ बच्चे पैदा करना नहीं होता है. There's more to it as well. So it has, I think, a very sharp feminist statement as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's talking about equality in a relationship, in a marriage, between a man and a woman, and that's the way it should be, right? Why shouldn't why should the woman just be the subservient one and doing everything? Today, I mean, not just these things, but in every way, not just in bed or whatever, but in every way today. Women are working, the husband's helping out with managing the children, so there's a partnership. And of course we didn't reach to the children. Maybe if there's Love Stories part 2 and these same characters go, we don't know what will happen with Megha and ice cream khate khate pata nahi kya hoga, but in this particular one it was about why shouldn't she also be equally happy in this marriage in terms of the physical part of it. So I think it's important to kind of have that equal partnership and that equality in your relationship in every aspect.
All right, now there's also this question that how can a man be so whatever that he doesn't understand certain basic things? Like, fine, you've studied in an all-boys school, but still, this is like rather basic actually.
So I'm quite prudent when it comes to this myself. Well, I think honestly, I'm sure there are men like that, and I'm sure it's happening. I mean, I'm sure that they're probably even so unaware of it, and maybe in I don't even think just small towns. I think maybe everywhere. So now, if they manage to see Love Stories, they'll know what to do probably, or they'll be aware of the fact that this is something, because I think it's important to have that conversation, right? Between husband and wife, and be open about these things. So
It's an era of Google right now. I think one can always
Yeah.
just search and find out
Absolutely.
that what are the ways that you can possibly do what you can possibly do for that matter, so that everyone, as you said, that have you seen the adult film, and basically both the partners, they are having like a good time. All right, okay, and how's the entire how you approach for something like this in the first place, because it is Karan Johar is a different paradigm altogether. You've just done a very successful South Indian film as well, that has with Mahesh Babu, that has done really well. So how did this happen in the first place?
Karan actually met me at a party of Manish's. Actually, I have to give a lot of credit to Manish for this, because so after the Cheese Buddy song came out, I'd known Manish socially, met him here and there, but I didn't know him personally too well. But he messaged me, I don't know where he got my number from, which was really sweet of him to do, and just to tell me how much he appreciated my work, and how he really liked my expressions, and because he's grown, he loves those songs, and he loved it. So that's when this, that's how I got to know Manish, and we started, that bond started from there. And he saw some potential in me, which he would keep telling Karan about, and I think somewhere must have played on Karan's mind. So at one of his events that I had attended as well, and Karan was there as well, I remember we had a very generic conversation about just normal things, like nothing to do with work.
Sure.
But the next day I got a call from Karan Johar calling, and that's when he told me that he was like, I'm directing this film, and remember Bombay Talkies were coming out with Lust Stories, and the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, but why is he telling me this? Like, is he offering me the film? What's going on? So I asked him, I said, are you offering me the film? So he said, yeah, but I want you to come. So I was like, of course I'm going to do it. Like, there's no two ways about it. So he said, no, I want you to come in. I want you to hear narration and then decide. So I went, and of course, at first in my head, I knew I wanted to work with Karan. I've grown up loving his films, and for me it was a huge opportunity, because there's one thing to do a Dharma film, and then there's one thing to be directed by Karan Johar himself.
Sure.
So that was something I really, it just came so soon in my career and in my life that I just felt like I have to do this. And when I heard the script and the story, I just felt like it's so interesting, it's so relevant, and it is addressing an important issue. At the same time, it's Karan, so you know the aesthetics behind it, you know how he's going to shoot something like this, and there's no one better than him to touch upon these kind of sensitive topics. So for me, I was hysterical, much like everybody else while watching the film. That's how the narration was. It was that funny. So I knew I wanted to do this and be a part of this for sure.
All right. So see, I've known you since your first film,
That's
and
right.
we've interacted for I think all your films so far.
Yeah.
And so you are this shy and a bit conservative girl.
Yeah, completely.
And so I was a bit surprised that one would say that you went the entire distance actually, and you're actually the one who's taking the initiative in many ways. So maybe is that was what being an actress is all about, and how did you just
Absolutely, I think
you
can escape into different characters and personalities when you play, a part. So that's the magic of movies, right? I can be somebody else, someone I'm really not. To be honest, I'm very prudish. For you, anybody who knows me knows how prudish I am. But somewhere, I think even I realized that okay, this is something that's topical, and I think Megha herself, everything, she was so shy to do it herself. She's not a bold character. The subject is bold. The context is funny. If you think about it, there's nothing that's really, it's just the subject that is so bold, but otherwise there is nothing. She herself is figuring it out, and so that's the part I could really relate to. That's the part that then made it possible for me to identify with her and play that character without that inhibition, because whatever inhibition was required in the scene was probably in my mind as well. So yeah, it wasn't like
right. Lata ji had a few apprehensions about her song being used in the.
Is that true? I don't know.
That's what I think the reports are. And
I don't know. I don't know if that's the truth or not. I'm sure there was no
Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham, and so it's basically
honestly, I don't know if that's true or not, so I wouldn't comment on it. But I think it's very. I think that I think it's also very cool of Karan to kind of use that song, his own song, in this situation of the film. And I think that's what really did it also in the film, because it was
Kabhi Khushi
it was quite a funny moment.
Yeah, the grandmother. So, did the grandmother really know what's really happening, or did she wasn't?
Sad. Well, I think she knew what she was doing. I don't think she knew what was going on.
She shouldn't have actually. We wanted to live long, actually. Seriously, we do. All right,
no,
so,
but I'll tell you honestly, I'll tell you, I watched this with my grandmother, okay? Because I was like, I know she's going to want to watch it, so I said, I'll sit and I'll watch it with her. And I wasn't getting much reaction while she was watching the film. So I'm sitting there like sweating, like, shucks, yeah, how do I do this? I was messaging my mom, and I said, Grandma's not saying, she's not laughing, because she was reading the subtitles while she was going along. She doesn't speak Hindi. So, but after it got over, she pointed out, she said, it's such an important topic that you all have raised, and I think every age group will look at it differently. For her, she said it's so important for, firstly, women to support women in a case like this, like for the mother-in-law to support the daughter-in-law, and instead of being like, oh, have children, it doesn't matter, just do all of that instead of just being like, live your married life. Like today you'll see so many in-laws tell their young, the newly married, like, wait for 2 years, enjoy yourselves, or whatever. Like, that's the only time you get before a child comes into the picture, right? Of course, we've done it in a very humorous way, but I think, so that's what I'm saying, every age group looks at it very differently. So, I was quite taken aback when she said, I was quite relieved rather, not taken aback, when she said, I think it's important that, like, in-laws should know how to, be supportive of their daughter-in-laws and not force them to have children. So everyone sees something that they can identify with.
No, I think no one will mind having children as long as it's like if the process is something which can be memorable as well.
What do you mean?
In the sense that two-way thing that you're saying, that you're explaining to him, that it's not only about just making babies. It's
correct.
Like the entire process, because you never know that when is it that you're going to conceive for the matter. So that's what I'm trying to say actually. Okay. All right. And now there's an interesting thing that I've been told that as per a research conducted by thatspersonal.com, it's a sexual wellness brand that found that sales for sex toys, especially vibrators, had spiked up after the release of Lust Stories.
I should be getting royalty for all of this.
You should get royalty for that.
I don't know, man. I really don't know how these things work.
Right.
Wow, I really don't think any of these things through. I mean, I just think that I, as an actor, did my part, and whatever's happening.
You and Swarab Bhaskar, you guys are really like pushing that.
It's great that that this topic has come up and that people are aware of it, and and it's becoming also a little natural now. I mean, gone is the whole
prudish thing around.
Yeah, right. I myself am trying to. I've become more prude after this because I'm seeing my face on all these pictures.
Acha, you are. All right. So have you spoken to Swarab Bhaskar? Have you?
No, I've never met Swarab, but I think she's an amazing actress, and I saw Veere, and she's superb in the film.
Right.
And she's very gutsy. Like, I think I should have this conversation with her to kind of, find it as normal as possible.
Right. So basically, how was the entire atmosphere on the sets while you guys were shooting that scene that everyone is watching the film for in a way?
Oh, that scene in particular, how's the atmosphere? So otherwise, the atmosphere on set was very energetic, lively. We were always cracking up because every scene, every scene has that humor in it.
Bilkul.
So Vicky and I
even Neha Dhupia, I think the interaction with Neha Dhupia is hilarious.
Absolutely. So I remember after every shot we would crack up, or you would hear people behind the monitor trying to control their laughter because we were giving a take. Even for us, for Vicky and I to say those dialogues without cracking up ourselves, like when that whole Sohagrat scene, I had to control myself because his dialogues were hilarious in that scene.
He's good.
He was so funny. But this particular scene, Karan kept a really small unit. He didn't want too many people naturally in the room for that because he wanted me not to be too inhibited when doing that scene.
Right.
And we were actually very serious about it because he said don't make it look funny. See, the context is funny. So what's happening is ultimately going to be, it's going to come out that way. But you yourself don't caricaturize it and make it try to be funny, because then we lose it. We won't be able to stick to that. So we had to fake it and making it look real. But yeah, I think it was fine. Karan is such a good actor himself that he just explained to me the beats, how to do it, where which way to take it. Also, there's a lot. There are a lot of things that she has to have in mind while that scene's happening, because it's in front of her mother-in-law, the family is there. She's not expected this vibrator to go off. She's wondering who's got the remote and how is it started.
The sister-in-law is
and
getting
she's
ideas.
Trying to, that was really funny.
Ideas.
Super with the sister.
Why the hell? What is it that I'm missing out on? Okay.
So yeah, there was a build up to it, and I think that whole context makes it really funny.
Right. Okay. And even I think one just learns from this film is that why a principal like that should not be appointed.
Absolutely.
Not because he's like really lecherous, but because of the fact that he's actually just correcting the spelling of loins. So he should be sacked just because of that. Lecherous and everything is fine. Now, in a country of 1.3 billion people, why do you think that it's such a repressed society that we have, and we have to think twice before talking about sexuality and anything that is remotely anything to do with because everything we want to be hidden actually. You should not be talking about it. Why is it that we are such a repressed society?
I think there's lack of education, right? It boils down to that ultimately. I mean, it's only been in the past couple of years that like sex education is introduced in schools and in the syllabus. Good touch, bad touch, all these things are now taught to children. Earlier it was always, there was a certain age, there was everything, the birds and bees were not spoken about. It's weird to talk about it to your parents. Today you're realizing that, we need to educate our kids about it, or everyone should be aware of everything before, going into it. So yeah, I think with education that will change.
Okay, and do you have this apprehension that after this, that there can be some sort of stereotyping happening with Kiara Advani in terms of that more such roles coming your way? That is that
I haven't got any offers like that, but I think Megha was really innocent, so there's that innocence that kind of...
Innocent to aapko lag raha hai na, but the fact is that the way one of the reasons why people are watching, because they're watching. So the fact is that even this industry in many ways it works like that people they have those apprehensions, that those anticipation that maybe like she's good for, because now they've seen your expressions as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like for me, I'm somebody who, there's certain kind of roles that I would want to do and sometimes I wouldn't want to do. And I don't think so. I mean, whatever I've been getting right now, the kind of roles coming my way, or the directors who've appreciated my work after seeing Love Stories, is everyone I really want to work with. So it's exciting, definitely. There's some interesting scripts that I've read. And no, I don't think so. I don't think that stereotype will happen, because I don't think, I think that there's somewhere through that also that little girl next door thing comes out. It's not, I don't think I would be able to do something that's super bold myself. But I don't think, I hope not. I don't think so. It's not happened. You're saying it. I don't know why, but nobody else has.
No, you never know. This is because whatever experience that we have, so we've seen a lot of these things happening.
The stereotyping of
it always
things,
happens actually. It always does.
Fortunately, it's not. Fortunately, it's not in this case. So, yeah.
Okay, and considering that you've been part of this Dharma Productions production and directed by Karan Johar, so suddenly there's a different sort of interest in any actress whatsoever. That what next? Because if Karan Johar is saying yes to her, so then what is the future course of action as far as she is concerned? Do you feel those vibes in terms of the changing perception as far as the industry is concerned? Because doing a Fugly and then doing a film with Karan Johar, it becomes different.
You're right,
the
absolutely.
backing that you have and all those things.
I think I don't know what the future holds. I hope it's good. It's been good till now. The graph has been on a steady upward slope, slowly, but it's going up, and that's the exciting part of it. Because I mean, every day is a new adventure, honestly. But I think Love Stories just finally had people see me and take me seriously as an actor. And in fact, that's exactly what Karan had told me when he called me to offer me the part. He said and he was confident about this before anybody, before any of the reviews came out. He said that it will show your potential as an actor, because it's completely driven. The main protagonist is Megha, and it's from her point of view. And of course, the critics, everything. I mean, it's been so overwhelming. I didn't realize it would get me this kind of appreciation in this role. But I think it's been one of the most liberating films I've ever done. It's something that was extremely new and different for me, and I hope the future has some exciting plans in store.
Okay, now what about the web medium? Because obviously this is anyways like a web medium that you've already experimented with, and it has hugely successful because everyone is talking about it. Now, apart from Last Story is another big thing that has happened in Netflix is Sacred Games, and they're the actors and the actresses. They are literally pushing the envelope as far as expressing themselves, be it the language, be it the physical intimacy, and the entire works. How do you look as far as Kiara Advani is concerned in terms of that? How willing are you to just push the envelope if the context is demand something like that?
How willing am I to push the envelope, or how willing am I to do a web series or something?
Not web series. In terms of say Sacred Games, apart from the fact that it's going with the context.
Yeah, I feel okay. You mean like the creative liberty while we. I think that's a very personal thing at the end of the day, and I think if you're not comfortable doing it, then it won't work because you won't be able to do it with conviction. So I think there is a certain line that everyone draws from themselves what they are okay doing, and or they feel that this is how much they would be willing or not willing to, what they believe in or they don't. So I don't know. I think I'd want to do something very like if I had to do a web series, I'd want to do something that's like I binge watch a lot of web shows and a lot of international web shows. Even in fact, I loved Sacred Games. But then there are a lot of these binge watching ones, like the ones like the girly ones and like A Couple of Friends and things like that. So I don't know. I think whenever that happens, I don't know if right now is the time I would want to do a web series, but because I think you're also playing a character for a very long time, so that is something I don't know if I want to do at this point.
Movies primarily.
Yeah, movies primarily right now. I mean, at least I think when you do a web show, there is a fixed amount of a year. They have that thing, right? That you're stuck in that character.
So. I don't think so because these days they can shoot quite quickly.
So I think it's a lot of factors. It depends on a lot of factors. I haven't thought it through completely, but right now the focus is films.
Yeah, because after Saif Ali Khan and Nawazuddin and all these people, they're being part of it. So it's like
it's open.
Top league is part of it. So it just literally opens up the entire.
And it reaches a much wider audience.
It's a much bigger audience.
Is,
both in India as well as abroad for that matter. It's a massive audience.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Alright, so Kiara Advani, we'll have a rapid fire round with you now, which is your favorite.
Which is my favorite, has become everybody's favorite.
It has become everybody's favorite as well, so thank you very much. Alright, and so rapid fire with Kiara Advani. Let's see that.
Oh God, I hope I'm rapid.
Don't worry about that. Your past, in fact, rapid fires have been hugely successful. You've already, especially the Dhoni one was appreciated like really big time. Alright.
Okay.
Your favorite Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham moment in life?
Last Story is not, sorry.
Alright, so this is basically you're expected to be slightly, in terms of daring. थोड़ा daring इसके अंदर मतलब आपको अंदाज लेके आना पड़ेगा, and you'll enjoy it. That is a promise. Alright. Okay. If we inspect your room, would we find any toys that don't belong to a kid?
No.
Alright. What would you do if you meet these following filmy characters? Okay. What would you do if you meet Sakshi from Veer the Wedding? That is Swara's character.
Swara's character.
It's the character that you're meeting, not the actor.
Yeah, if I met Sakshi, I would I wish Megha met Sakshi. I think that would be more interesting than Kiara meeting Sakshi. So if
let's have Megha meeting Sakshi.
And they'd have a lot to do. Yeah, they'd be exchanging a lot of notes.
Right.
They'd be exchanging a lot, yeah.
So like what notes?
That's for Megha and Sakshi to discuss.
Okay, that's where
it's going to stay with
where the shy Kiara Advani comes into the picture. Alright, what would you do if you meet Catherine, that is Sharon Stone from Basic Instinct?
I haven't seen Basic Instinct.
You haven't seen Basic
No.
Alright, Prem from Hum Aapke Hain Kaun?
What would I do? I'd do push-ups with Prem. He does it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you do if you meet Radha, that is Shabana Azmi's character from Fire, Deepa Mehta's Fire?
I wish I could just meet Shabana ji instead and not the character because she's amazing.
No, but these are filmy characters. I'm sorry.
What would I do?
That is a very liberating character as well. Very liberating character as well.
I'm very bad at this rapid fire.
Don't worry, we'll just manage
okay,
the edit.
next.
You don't want to talk about this?
I have lots of these movies I think I haven't seen.
Okay,
It
all
would
right.
be very
So what will you
bad.
do if you meet Circuit from Munna Bhai?
Munna Bhai. We'd go to Dhobi Ghat and probably, you know, in the first one when they go to Dhobi Ghat, that's where they have their
Correct.
place, right? Where
Right.
things are functioning. So I'll find out about the happenings of all the under stuff that they're up to.
They also have those surreptitious drinks and all that stuff as well over there.
Some what drinks?
Drinks.
At Dhobi Ghat?
Yeah.
You've been to Dhobi Ghat?
No, what I'm saying is those scenes where,
the
Munna
scenes,
Bhai, yeah.
acha.
So they have their legs in the water and they're,
Acha,
they're,
correct,
they're
and they're
drinking.
drinking.
Yeah.
I don't drink, so that will be no use. I'll get him drunk, I'll sit there, I'll find out everything that's happening, and then I will.
All right. Okay.
Report
What
it.
will you do if you meet Shania from Student of the Year?
I would ask her to give me some of her cool bags and shoes and stuff.
All right. So, Kiara, within Rapid Fire, we have this segment called Ye Ya Wo.
Okay.
Either or.
Okay.
All right. So you have to pick one.
Huh.
Karan Johar the director, Karan Johar the producer.
Karan Johar the director.
Love
I've
ya.
worked with him as a director.
Okay. Love ya lust.
Love.
Sushant Singh Rajput ya Vicky Kaushal.
Oh, they're both amazing. I can't choose between them, but both.
कभी खुशी कभी गम या कुछ कुछ होता है.
कुछ.
Okay. शाहरुख खान या सलमान खान.
Can't choose.
Okay. Netflix या Amazon.
They're both great. I watch equal amount of shows on both. Tough. Netflix, because Last Stories on Netflix.
Thank you very much. All right. So Instagram is Snapchat.
Instagram, I'm not on Snapchat.
Okay. Web series या films.
Films.
Trekking on a mountain या sunbathing on a beach.
Sunbathing on a beach.
Deepika या Katrina.
Both.
Raju Irani या Karan Johar.
No chance am I answering that.
Okay. Boiled eggs या omelette.
I hate egg. I don't eat eggs.
You don't eat it. Okay. Okay. What would you do if you were stuck on an island with Karan Johar and Aditya Chopra?
I would hope that they both direct me and it'll be like in a chiffon sari on an island and we'll
okay.
make our own little movie.
All right. So you want to do that?
Adventures,
You want to
yeah.
do that big ticket?
Island
Okay.
adventures.
Okay, true or false? Segment within Rapid Fire. It's called true or false. You just have to say whether this statement
True
is
or
true or whether it is false. Sex education is a must for all children.
True.
Okay, women fake orgasms to make their husband feel macho.
I am not married, so
No,
I have no idea.
just an
I'm
observation.
sorry. How can I observe? I don't go
Just an
observing married people in bed.
But I'm sure that you must have read or something like that. No, but this is so much of research is.
Women
is,
fake orgasms, true. I faked it in the movie Last Stories.
no, this is a good one.
Nah,
It's a
this
good
was
headline.
fact. This
Thank you
made up
very
all the other bad answers.
Thank you very much. Okay. I watched my first adult film before I turned 18.
Before I turned 18, no.
No, false.
False.
Okay. All right. Lust at first sight is more real than love at first sight.
No.
False.
False.
So she's a total romantic. Okay.
Yeah, I am a total romantic.
It is contextual. This question is contextual. If life is a remote control, then what's the importance of pleasure? You can rate from 1 to 8.
But your show has changed.
No, but this is context. we're going with the context.
Wait, say that again?
We are going with the context
Okay.
completely. So everything is as per the
Okay,
context.
okay.
There's nothing.
It's all about
anything.
the context. Got it.
It is all, yeah. If life is a remote control, it is poetic. If life is a remote control, then what's the importance of pleasure? You can rate from 1 to 8.
Pleasure doesn't have to only be that pleasure.
I'm not saying it. It's your
8,
definition.
always 8.
8?
Yeah.
ठीक है. Kiara, we have this next segment which is called Oh Boy, Yes I Have. Oh God, How Can I?
Oh boy, yes I have. Oh god, how can I?
हाँ जी.
Okay.
Okay, so basically if you have done it, so you say oh boy, yes I have.
Okay.
And if you've not done it and you find that ridiculously insane and you're just threatening to just walk out right now,
Yeah.
so you can say, oh God, how can I?
Okay.
It won't reach that point, but still, I'm just
We'll
trying
see.
to add some spice to it. All right, so oh boy, yes I have, oh God, how can I, with Kiara Advani. Climaxed in real life on a Karan Johar song.
Climaxed in
Yeah.
real life.
Right, in terms of imagine that you are actually part of the climax of a song in Karan Johar song, you know.
I'm always, when in the car also, when I hear music, I'm in the song and I'm singing
Okay.
with expressions and all. So yeah, oh boy, yes I have.
Okay, wore separate shoes on each and gone for an interview. each leg.
Oh God, no, I haven't.
Oh God, how can I?
How can
okay.
I?
Okay. Stuck a gum on somebody's hair.
No, I'm not so bad. Oh God, I.
How
so
can
what?
I?
No,
Oh God, how
no?
can I?
Oh God, how
Okay.
can I?
Stolen something from a restaurant.
Yeah, I used to when I said like brown sugar, I used to like take the extra sachet. So, oh boy, yes, I have.
Okay. Double dated.
Double dated. Oh God, how can I?
Lied to a director about a script.
Like said it's good when it's not.
Yeah.
No God, how can I?
Oh God, how can I? All right. Had a crush on a co-star.
Oh boy, yes I have.
Oh boy, yes I have. Okay. Initiated a kiss and regretted that.
Oh God, how can I?
Oh God, how can I? Okay. Lied to get a role.
Lied to get on. Oh God, how can I? No, how did I do that?
Okay. Sent a naughty picture of yours to someone.
Oh God, how can I?
Naughty can be relative. All right. Okay. Try to impress a guy by a pickup line.
You see, do I look like I use pickup lines?
Everyone does it. Pickup line is relative as well. It can be like, very innocuous,
Yeah.
very harmless, ekdam, completely.
Harmless pickup line.
Harmless pickup line.
I don't like to initiate. I like to be the other way first.
But in the movie, anyways, but that is Megha.
That's Megha. It's
That
not
is Megha.
Kiara.
Okay. Got impressed by a guy's pickup line?
Never. Oh God. Pickup
Okay.
lines never work.
Never worked for you.
They're
Okay.
rubbish.
Okay. Lied in this game?
Oh God, how can I, Faridun? I never lie in your games.
Lied in the last question.
Not at all.
Alright,
Sweet.
so Kiara Advani, what are you doing next?
Well, I'm.
Apparently,
shooting
you're doing
my
a song in
second-
Kalank for that matter. I think you.
Yeah,
you're
I
part of the
am. I'm
song.
really excited for that as well. There's a special song in the film. It's a huge film and it's extremely exciting to be a small part of it.
Ji.
And to finally, I remember our last interview I spoke to you about how I wanted to work with Varun. So I think it's fun that we got to do this song together and he's great energy, he's a superb dancer. And it's very interesting because first of all, I've never done an item song before. And secondly, it's in a period film, so it's a little different. There's a different avatar, so
Ji.
hopefully people will like it.
Right.
And I'm also doing another South film with Ram Charan right now.
Oh, okay.
So that's what's keeping me busy these days as well.
Fantastic. So, Kiara Advani, pleasure having you on board. Rangama. Lovely
Thank
talking to
you.
you, and congratulations
Thank you.
for all the attention that you're getting. I mean, rightly so as well.
Thank you.
And we hope that this continues, and I'm sure that big announcements will be made, and you can talk to us as and when they are
Sure.
done.
Soon.
All right. So, thank you very much. all
Thank
the
you.
best.
Pleasure.
Thank you so much. That's all we have from Border Rangama. Keep on watching.
Hi, I'm Kiara Advani and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.